Welcome back to Toledo's most watched, most local 9 a.m. show, Good Day.
So no longer is anything outdated.
No.
From clothing to furniture, home decor, and more. It's not old, it's vintage.
I love that. Ross O'Brien can hook you up with some seriously vintage duds through his online store, Stumbled Upon Vintage. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Well, look at all of the stuff
Love
that you brought that
this.
is not old. It is not old, and it just so happens to probably be a lot of things that I wore when I was, going into high school.
I was wondering how you were going to finish that sentence.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me how you got started. What is Stumbled Upon Vintage? We'll start there.
Yeah, Stumbled Upon Vintage. It started as an online store in 2019, and in 2022 I started doing a lot of local pop-up shops.
Okay.
And then I also have a couple spots at antique malls as well. So there's a couple different ways you can shop with me.
Okay.
A little of everything.
Look at the
Yeah.
stuff you brought.
I know, I'm just eyeing every single thing. I mean, look at this. You got a little.
That's Perrysburg too.
Love this.
Local shirt. So we try to
Okay.
curate a lot of 90s and 80s vintage shirt.
And that's what I'm looking at here, because I'm like looking at this going, yeah, this is like 90s, 80s. Previously, it would be like if something was vintage, it was like 60s or 70s or
Yeah.
something. But people are really digging this era.
Absolutely, yeah. When I started in 2019, it was very popular then, and it's still now. 90s, even early 2000s, I stick to mostly 90s, but like sportswear, character things, like as you see the Energizer Bunny there,
I love that.
the acid wash jeans, pants or jackets. Bestsellers for me are usually sweatshirts and t-shirts, but I try to get a little bit of everything, and the grandpa sweaters too.
Yes, I've been seeing those coming
So
back.
how do you acquire these articles of clothing?
Yeah, so I started with estate sales, garage sales, rummage sales, Facebook Marketplace. I mean, the list goes on. As I've been doing it longer, I feel like I get a lot of calls of like, hey, how about you come check out, this collection or something like that. So that's I don't have to look as
Yeah, now they're coming to you a little bit, so
yeah.
you've earned your way there.
Yeah.
I love the shirt you're wearing with the
Yes.
Looney Tunes characters on there. I remember as a kid going to Atlantic City for the summer with my aunt, and they had a Warner Brothers store there, and I would collect all of the keychains, and like Tasmanian Devil was like my favorite.
Was it really?
Yeah. So people are like really into like the Looney Tunes, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. And like this was, I believe, a collaboration in the early 90s or late 90s, early 2000s, and with Harley Davidson and the Looney Tunes. And I picked this up at an estate sale just the other day. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what a find! Like
Absolutely.
you literally stumbled upon it
Exactly.
at an estate sale. What else do we have here? This is
So that's actually, that's just an example. Sweatshirts are like my best seller. So whenever, even in the summer, like if it's 90 degrees, if I'm at an event, I always bring sweaters and sweatshirts because you never know when you're gonna need it.
I have noticed. Have you noticed that the young kids are wearing sweatshirts in the middle of summer when it's like blazing hot outside? I don't know how they do it, but I've noticed it, and they're like baggy. It's like the
oversized.
The
Yeah,
oversized.
absolutely.
Is the
A
style
little
here.
too
And then
big.
I do, like I said, local shirts. That's the 80s Crosby Gardens Festival. Yeah.
And they still do this now.
Yeah.
So like you can walk. We just had it a few weeks ago, so it's like you can pick up one of these.
Absolutely.
And
decade.
Yeah.
look what I have.
What are some most memorable items you've had?
Yeah, so I actually had a friend, his dad was a baseball player, I want to say in the 60s for Michigan, and so really cool, like Letterman sweaters. So that was really like just a piece of history.
Yeah.
I would say even some of like this apple.
The apple caught my eye.
Yeah, that was an employee. I don't think that was for the public. It was for employees in the late 80s, early 90s. And then I think in 1998, they kind of retired that, the colorway.
I remember it though.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember having one of those computers and dial-up internet too, right around around that same time. That's really cool. So where can people find you though? Because they're like, this is taking me
I
back.
love
I need all this,
this.
or their kids. I mean, it's really those probably Gen Xers and their kids who are going.
Rotation
Yeah.
of style.
Yeah.
So I have a spot at the Maumee Antique Mall, spot 180A, right when you go to the left. Like
Okay.
you come in, go to the left. I have a spot at the Woodville Time Travelers, which is a new shop, a new antique mall in Woodville, Ohio. I also have a rack of clothing in Walbridge, Ohio, at Random Acts of Walbridge.
Okay.
And then also Instagram, my website, is like the best place to kind of find. And if you follow on Instagram or Facebook or social media, I always post where I'm going to be at because I do a lot of pop-ups as well.
Oh,
So
sure.
just be tuned into that.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to bring our attention to this though, given the recent
Ozzy.
events. R.I.P.
Absolutely.
Ozzy Osbourne. This black set. I feel like people are going to be clamoring to get this.
Yeah, it's not for sale yet. I don't, but I just at least had to have it, you know. Yeah.
You're like, I don't know. I might keep this one.
I got it about 2 months ago, and then and so I don't know now.
Now you're not
Like,
sure.
is that mine or
Keep
is
it
it for
for
the
you.
shop? Yeah.
But that's the thing. You keep your eyes open because when you go to a place like an estate sale or a yard sale or a garage sale, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I can pull some old boxes and stuff out.
So many goodies that you can find, not only at estate sales, but also right here as well, too.
Yeah.
You never know. And
Absolutely.
what's old is new again. I love that the styles are coming back.
They come back. Yeah,
Very good.
absolutely.
Yeah, you got hats too?
hats. Yeah, hats. This garage sale find. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Very good. Thanks so much for
Thank
coming today.
you.
This is a lot of fun. Memory lane here.
Supposed to say taking you back down memory lane.
Yeah, it is a little bit. We'll be right back. Stay with us.